Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Today's Restaurant Networking Group. My name is Howard Appel. I'm the founder and publisher of Today's Restaurant, and we are a group of vendors in the industry who are here to help each other grow our businesses and to help any restaurant owner, manager, or chef with any problems they may have or questions that they might have. So if you'd like to join us here or submit a question, give us a call at 561-620-8888 or go to our website at trnusa.com. Good morning, everybody. And I think we have a winner today for the person in the meeting from the furthest distance from where I sit. We have a visitor from Dublin, Ireland, John O'Callaghan. And he came on last week as the meeting ended. The time zones changed. So, John, I'm going to ask you, just tell us a little bit about who you are and how we can reach you. Tell us about your product, of course.
Well, good afternoon, Howard. I'm afternoon here. So, yes, good to speak to you. As you said, my apologies last week. I got mixed up with BST, British Summertime.
Can you speak a little louder?
Get closer to your mic.
Right. Oh, can you hear me now?
Still low.
I'll turn up the volume, okay? I just want to check it here.
You have your speaker volume and then you have your listening volume. It's your speaker volume that you want to turn up.
Yeah, I'm just looking at to see what it's here.
One's coming all the way from Ireland, so let's give him a break that he deserves.
That's why you can't hear me. I'm so far away. Can you hear me better? No?
Yeah.
Go ahead. We can hear you.
Better.
Any better?
Yes.
Good, okay. Like I say, my name is John O'Callaghan. I'm around the block a few times in regard to equipment for the hospitality industry. And for the past number of years, I've been developing a new system for polishing cutlery. I brought the first vibratory polish machine into Ireland from Germany back in 1997-98. So since then, I've been distributing the vibratory machines that operate by vibration, which did the job fine, but it had many issues regarding noise, damage to cutlery, slow, it had to be hand-fed, and overall, chefs didn't like it because of the loud noise. Because, as you all know, in a kitchen, it's loud enough without adding to it with cutlery rattling through a machine and dropping out the front. So what I did, I looked at about air. I was looking at a dish, at a tumble dryer for drying clothes one day, and I said to my wife, could I put cutlery in there? She said, no, you cannot. So I said, I'll have to make something that would operate with air. So over the many years, I had different prototypes, and I thought I had it all ready this time just 6 years ago. It was the first week in March. The restaurant show was on in London, and I took a good stand. A colleague of mine joined me, and we spent what little budget we had, got a good stand, and people didn't turn up because they were all afraid. If they did, they stand about 4 or 5 yards away from you, so you couldn't do any demos really. So I had to stop the business and really start from scratch again. So I've been working on it since, and 2 years ago I approached the government agency here, Enterprise Ireland, who provide funding for new setups. So it wasn't much. I got €5,000 and then, which is about dollars, and then I got 10,000. But it helped me to work with a university in the west of Ireland, who helped me to develop it in a sense that the movement of air is quite complicated. So they did help me a lot, and they helped me to, or they did draw up some drawings and I approached a company to manufacture. So I put the first machine into of my new machine last Thursday in a restaurant in Dublin, and they have 3 restaurants, and I got the order from them yesterday evening, this morning, that they were taking 3 of them, the cutlery polishers, and then I have a new kind of a glass polisher, and they were taking 2 of those. So it was a great validation for my, I suppose, the hiatus that I had with the number of years between COVID and now 6 years. So at least I know now it works perfect. Before I was a little bit worried. It was the difference was I was actually operating the machine on the basis of heat, and the mistake I made, that was a mistake. So I put it on timing, which is much better, a bit more difficult with electronic control board, etc. But eventually I got it sorted, and now what they do is in the morning, when the people in the wash up area come in, they just switch on the machine for 15 minutes and it heats it up. There's a granulate product inside it. It's the center of the corner, the cob, the center. The cob is crushed, and this is the medium that polishes the cutlery. My machine heats that granulate and it blows it up through the cutlery. The cutlery is put in a basket out of the dishwasher into my machine. The dishwashing operator presses the button on it and he goes back to work, and in 3 minutes it polishes the baskets of cutlery in there. So basically it puts the dishwasher management operator in charge of the washing and polishing of cutlery. It's a seamless operation now, really. So there's nobody else involved in it, so they can monitor it and they can do it at their own speed. So basically that's what it is. It saves a lot of time, it polishes the cutlery perfect, it doesn't damage the cutlery, and it's the kitchen manager's friend, really. So basically that's what it is. I saw it there with Howard's magazine, and I just saw that he would put up an article on a product that we were launching, and I contacted him, and thanks to Howard, he put up the article for March, and for the glass polisher, which I don't manufacture, but it's a new system whereby I actually sold quite a few over the years. I sold them in the United States, in Europe, in the Far East, in Australia, and but then they gradually got more and more people had them, so I was basically only servicing the Irish market eventually. So I came across this new system whereby it's much better. It's all the others were made of stainless steel, and there were issues with the glasses being cracked. They tip it off the metal and crack it. This is made with a polymer, and it won't break. If you tip the glasses off of it, it won't break. And also the brushes for polishing it has a special formation, and that actually helps to prevent the cross-contamination of one brush to a glass and back again to the brush. So basically that's what it is. So I'm really, as I made contact with John Mulholland earlier, I'm actually at the starting gate as such again. I've been there a few times, so I'm looking forward this time at the starting gate. So I'm waiting for the guy with the white flag to raise it and let me go. So that's my story from Ireland. It's good to meet you.
I think there's quite a few people in this group who could give you some great information and perhaps some help. I mean, John is here basically, correct me if I'm wrong, you're basically here looking for distribution in the States in a limited area to start with. And
Yes.
So I'm sure that there are people here who've been down this road before, like John Marinek. He's done work all over the world, and he may be able to give you some great information. And Fred works with a lot of hotels. It sounds like a perfect hotel product.
It is, yeah.
And We got a trademark attorney here, and financing. We've got all kinds of people.
Yeah, just to let you know that I did launch a product in the United States many years ago. I'll give you the name of it. It's a very unusual name. It's called the Grime Reaper. Not the Grim Reaper, it's the Grime Reaper for removing carbon and grease from kitchen equipment, the hood filters, anything that has carbon or grease or grime. It's a soak tank, literally. They do them around the States. But at that stage, when I went over in 1998, it was the first time it was in Chicago. We went to the NRA show, and we based ourselves in New York, and I waited for the next year for the show again in Chicago, and I had met a person from Montreal the previous year, a company called Hart Equipment, HARDT. They
Yeah.
do they do rotisseries, ovens, and so forth, man. So I was up there with the Grime Reaper, and they were delighted with it. So they went and they took it on, manufactured it, and distributed it now around the United States and Canada. So I was successful in launching that. So then I was given the rights of the Grime Reaper back in Ireland for that. So that's how I started then.
All right.
Anybody
So,
see a little bit about his product? Look in our March issue. There's a little bit about his company and the brush cleaner in there for the silverware.
I didn't actually. Yeah, I saw.
They can look now. They can go online and read that little bit about you in there. That would be beneficial to everyone here.
Yes, and like I say, Howard put a piece about the glass polisher in
Yeah,
March.
absolutely.
Yeah, and but like I say, I don't manufacture that, so it's a little bit down the road. The manufacturer has only put it out in the market in the last couple of months,
Okay.
and so
all right.
it's so we're
So
having to put.
we're gonna let everybody introduce themselves, and this way you'll get to know who's here. And don't worry about writing down names and numbers, because at the end of the meeting, I will send a spreadsheet out with everybody's contact information that's here.
Great, thank you.
What time is it in Ireland?
It's now it's 4:18 p.m. with the sun blazing in here.
We'll get you out before dinner.
My son is heading there on Saturday.
Pardon?
My son is going to Dublin.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
For Patrick's
Saturday.
Day, is it? Is he coming over for St. Patrick's Day, is he? That's
I
on the
can't
seventh.
hear you so well.
St. Patrick's Day. Pretty close.
Yeah.
Spring break, John?
Beg your
What's
pardon?
that?
For spring break?
Yeah, he's going with a couple buddies of his.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
They're not going to drink, are they?
I think
Nah.
they're looking for a leprechaun or something.
You'll have John's telephone number. All right. I want to also introduce Michael Ross, who is our newest official member.
Okay, Michael.
Welcome
Hello.
aboard, Michael. So if
Thank
you
you.
could give us a quick review of who you are, what you do, and how we can reach you.
Sure. Michael Ross, founder of MKR Management Services. We provide fractional CFO support to the food and beverage and hotel space. As a fractional CFO, we're really helping those owner operators who are looking to get more insight and assistance to manage the financial operational side of their business. And, I'm based in New York, but I can work anywhere. I'll say America. So I haven't yet reached Dublin, so I'm not sure how effective that could be, but I did live in London 6 years, so I have been to Dublin quite a few times.
And how do we reach you?
You can reach me at Michael at mkrmgmt.org by email.
Okay, thank you. Let's go to the dynamic duo, Chris and John.
Good morning. You ready for the trivia?
Go. Do it.
All right. The first toy ever advertised on television is
Mr. Potato Head.
boom. We got it.
Really?
Potato Head. Still around today.
Raise your
What?
hand
Shows
if
you
you
how old
didn't.
I am.
Raise your
Wow.
hand if you didn't have a Mr. Potato Head.
That we knew the creator.
Yeah,
Yeah, you probably
we
saw
knew
the
the
commercial,
creator
right?
of the Mr. Potato Head. And when I had it, we actually needed to bring your own potato.
Right.
He also created the glue stick pen, with the sparkles.
Yeah.
That's from our networking group.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I would have said the Slinky. That's
I was thinking that too.
I'm way down the line here. Really? Your potato head. Huh.
All right, Chris. What do you have?
Guys, we are strategic supply chain partners. We function as an outs.
Oop, he froze.
Can't hear you.
You better take over, John. He froze.
All right, I'll take over. Chris, you froze. I don't know if you can hear us or not. But what we're looking for are clients, usually bigger conglomerations, that want to save money on their food by not spending any. Chris, are you back?
I don't know. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear you now.
Sorry, guys. My internet's been a mess all day. Real quick, outsourced purchasing department. We negotiate better distribution deals.
Now you froze up again. John, go ahead.
All right. So, yeah, I think Chris is giving you the rundown on the procedures that we do. And most of you are familiar. What we do now is the fact that it really costs you zero amount of money to get involved in this program. Just like Bill Clement with his gas and electric, the hardest part is getting people convinced. Now, the more conglomeration, bigger the conglomeration, the more they understand it, because people have a business mind understand it. The people who own the restaurants normally don't, because of their skepticism and the fact that they have that three-letter word that's the worst thing in business. It's called an ego. So we can do it better than you. So we're looking for people that actually want to save. I got one this week that Tzatziki's. They had a meeting and they said, we've got to find a way to save money on our food costs. This is the perfect way to do it. I also
Hey, John.
went into
John, can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you now.
Tzatziki's is based in Birmingham, and I have tried to get a hold of those people forever. You need to set me up with a meeting with them.
Done.
Their corporate office is right down the street from me.
Oh, really? Yeah, they got 120 of them.
Yeah, I've been trying to get in there forever. No response.
Well, I've got a good in on it.
Okay.
Oh, anything else you want to add there?
Well, we save 8 to 15%. We operate on a contingency basis, meaning we only get paid if we find savings. We always find savings for people who are open-minded and want to give it a shot. Strategic supply chain partners. Apologize for the internet problems today, gang.
Are you going to be affected by the Supreme Court knocking down the tariff and the possible lawsuits about returning money?
No.
Okay. That was quick.
We Howard, we don't buy and we
I know.
don't sell. We just
I know.
negotiate deals.
Okay.
So that doesn't affect us at all. It'll probably improve the savings we can deliver that.
Let's go to returning based on the board. Elliot,
Yes, hi, good morning. Elliot Brown. I am a business transactional attorney. What does that mean? That means that my partner and I do contracts of any type you can imagine, with the exception of purchase or sale of real estate. We do not do that. We will help clients negotiate commercial leases, but we are not involved in the purchase or sale of real estate. Other than that, think of any type of agreement, whether it be among equity owners of a business or the business and third parties, whether they be vendors, distributors, licensees, licensors, landlords, you name it, we do it. We also help our clients that want to protect their brands by registering their trademarks with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, and work with foreign associates if the mark is so important on an international basis to have it registered outside the U.S. as well. It's a pleasure to be here again, and look forward to getting to know people in this lovely group better.
And how can we reach you?
Sorry. You can reach me through Howard's spreadsheet, which will be corrected, I hope. My email address is ebrown@brownandblyer, that's the name of the firm, .com. Blyer is Blaier. The office number is 732-490-8200. My cell phone is 732-259-6801. Why do we have 732 area codes? Because we were initially in central New Jersey, and while we maintain an office in Freehold, New Jersey, I am now living and working and speaking to you from my home office in Boynton Beach, Florida.
The correction that you wanted, did you send to me?
Yeah, I sent it in the chat.
Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you.
I can email it to you as well, Howard.
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Let's go to Fred. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Fred Bean, founder and CEO of Hotelport. We provide a number of different services for hotels, restaurants, and spas. I'm actually going to put our recent AI telephone number in the chat so you can test how it works for making reservations for restaurants. We are rolling that platform out now called Engage. We've got a few restaurants and spas and golf courses that are signed up already. So we're pretty excited about that. And of course, we are also raising money for the Big Foundation so that we can launch our culinary skills initiative and also a scholarship program. I can be reached at www.hotelport.com. We just launched a new website, as well, or 305-523-9434. And of course, you can connect with me on LinkedIn and subscribe to The Big Idea with Fred Bean. Thank you.
Hey, thank you. Let's go to Matt. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Matt Freed. I'm your local headhunter. We are EHS recruiting company. We're recruiting hospitality for over 30 years. We have branched out to for basically most industries. We've reached into healthcare. We've reached into engineering. We've taken our accounts that we've had in hospitality and helped them with their C-suite people. We help hotels with salespeople. John, if you're interested in salespeople in this side of the pond, we should talk. And we work on contingency. Anytime any restaurant needs a manager or a chef, we have them in our system already rather than starting from scratch. So you can give me a call at 941-993-7610 or mfreed@EHS Recruiting Company. Help. I'm also a trainer here. So any of your clients are having a difficult time navigating some of the new just ways Indeed the algorithms are working, feel free to give me a call. I'm happy to help people with their own hiring to hopefully they grow to a point where they need me and then even grow to more where they hire their own recruiter. Thank you.
Thank you. John Marinek, good morning.
Good morning, John Marinek, Marinek Food Service Consultants. We design restaurants and hotels, and if you need something designed and you need it done quick, we're the people to call. We've done everything from little mom and pops all the way to Olympics and things like that, and we're ready to start on your project. So give us a call, 954-817-1183. Thank you.
Okay, Steve, good morning.
Good morning. Hi, all. Steve Geller, Leasing Solutions, Palisades, New York. I provide financing for businesses, primarily equipment, all size transactions, $5,000 up to $2 million plus. Have lots of sources for money. I've been doing this a long time. And I have some news that I want to share. As many of you know, I'll have a booth at the New York Restaurant Show this coming Sunday to Tuesday. And if anyone's interested in coming, I can supply a free ticket. If you message me or email me, I can get your free ticket. Also, I've subscribed to this Express Leads for the show, and it cost me about $600, more than I would recoup myself. Where I guess you scan the QR code on everyone's badge. So I'll have that available that I would share with anybody who wants it, and I'm looking for $75. If you Zelle me $75, I'll share the entire program with you, if anyone's interested. Also, if you want to send me any, and it's getting close, a lot of people have sent me promotional material, business cards, brochures that I'll put in my booth. Please overnight it to me, and I'll share it in our booth. And I think that's it.
Are you sharing a booth with Terry Lena?
No.
No.
No,
Okay.
I'll have a booth all by myself. It'll be pretty lonesome there. And nobody to share bagels with. So if anyone wants to overnight me the promotional materials, I'm happy to put it out. Happy to share that lead generator with you. And if you're interested in coming to the show, or anyone is interested, I can email a free pass. My phone number is 845-362-6106. Thank you.
You got our package, right?
Yes, I did. I
Okay.
did. With the cards strewn all about.
Right. Okay. Very good.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Thank
Good luck.
you.
And Michael, you'll be at the show?
I will. So I plan on stopping by to greet in person.
Okay, 2235.
Got it.
All the way in the back.
I'll bring a bagel.
Okay.
Steve brings bagels for the show here in Florida every year. And they're really good. Let's go to Terry Ark. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. And I'm fortunate my landscaping company is not close to my window, so I'm going to do this fast. I am your go-to promotional products person. I have been in this industry since 2003, started my own company in 2018, and I am the person that you deal with if you want to put your logo on anything. I'm going to show something that I think it's been a while since I've shown this. But I'm going to show it again because I think it might be interesting to some of the newer people that have started participating in our meetings. What a great, I don't know if you can see this. This is a flip-flop, and the logo can go on the flip-flop. Great for if you want to upsell. So what I do with restaurants, if they have a little area where they're trying to sell product with their company name on it to help to market their business, I work with the vendor to make the product pricing lower so that you can sell it to customers. So these only start at 24 pieces. So it's a nice low amount, but it's a great way to get your business out there. I'm going to show. If you're close to the beach, it's even better because then you can imprint your logo on the bottom of the flip-flop. And have you ever heard of the poem about footprints in the sand? Imagine your logo all over the beach. So it's great. So a great idea for somebody who wants to get their marketing program improved. A great little way to make sure that you can get your name out there even more. And always remember Doing business without advertising is like a man winking at a woman in the dark. He knows what he's doing, but no one else does. That comes from Teddy Roosevelt. Not mine. That's Teddy Roosevelt. My phone number is 561-308-1393.
Okay, thank you. Speaking of shows, I sent out a form this week to get some kind of an indication as to whether you want to exhibit at the Florida Restaurant Show, because as you know, last year we negotiated a price and we got ourselves in one row at the show. Well, most of us were in one row. We had 18 of our members exhibiting at the show and 12 in our row. So please fill out that form if you are thinking about coming. This doesn't bind you to anything. We just want to get an idea. Right, John Bunn?
That is correct.
Hey, can I add one more thing before
Sure.
I forget? I financed a serving robot 3 years ago. There's about $3,000 left on it. Company's gone bankrupt. We're picking it up, and it's available for anybody who wants it. So I have that available. And
What is it, Steve?
excuse me.
To the show.
Yeah.
I would also let Azalea know about that if you
Yeah.
haven't already. Yeah, because with and then I know somebody else that can do it as well.
Could you repeat that, Steve?
It's a serving robot used primarily in Korean, Japanese, Chinese restaurants. It brings the food out from the kitchen, and with a few months left in the transaction, they defaulted. This was a $16,000 machine. There's a $3,000 balance left. Company went bankrupt. We're picking it up and making it available. The major expense, I think, is getting it programmed through the with the vendor. So if anyone's interested in that, I'll have that available.
Wow.
Language does it speak, Steve?
All right, thanks. John Bunn?
So what language?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, John, do your intro.
Happy Friday, everyone. My name is John Bunn with the Bunn Company. We manufacture the string tying machine to secure your delivery foods, laundry, newspapers, printed material, literally anything that you can think of, we tie it. Give us a shout at 1-800-222-BUNN, B-U-N-N. Our website is bunntyco.com. It's spelled BUNNTYCO.com. And our email is info@bunntyco.com. Again, we secure things, been doing it over 100 years. Bakery boxes, there's a box behind me if you can see the video tying. We can just secure it. You don't even have to have plastic bags anymore. Tie your food, secure it from delivery drivers from munching on it. Get it delivered and complete. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Stephanie, you with us?
Hello. Yes, I am, everyone. Sorry, I don't know why my camera is so zoomed in, but my name is Stephanie, and my father and I, we are Brilliant Computers. We run an IT company, has been doing this down in South Florida and beyond for over 35 years now. We offer all things IT, managed services, business email, hosting and support and migrations, data migrations, Microsoft Office 365 management, online backup, device security, and really, when in doubt, reach out. If you get an email that you find suspicious, we're happy to just let you know if it looks like, whether it's real or not. And yeah, I mean, in any way that we can help, we can jump in, make your text bigger. We have secure remote technology that allows us to help you all over the world, including you out there in Ireland. We can use our remote software to jump into your computer and do a PC cleanup and answer any questions you may have. reach us by opening up a ticket at support, SUPPORT, at brilliantcomputers.com. Or you can contact our regular line at 561-877-1119. And my number direct is 561-975-7422. So looking forward to serving you all. And thanks for everybody's patience who has been working with us the last few months. We've had a lot of stuff going on over here, but it's all good stuff. We actually just took on a new technician as well. So, our response times are going to be even better as we move forward throughout this year. So looking forward to serving you all. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. Gina, you with us? There she
Yes,
is.
I am. Hi, sorry about
Yes.
my camera. I don't know what's going on with it today. Hi, everyone. My name is Gina. I'm the office manager at Clark Hurth CPA. We are located in Connecticut. We service clients all over the U.S. We are a hospitality accounting firm. We work with anyone from franchisors, franchisees, full service restaurants, mom and pop shops, breweries, bars, even individuals. We focus on taxations and we can help with the FICA tip credits, the compliance, and we're here to help restaurants save money and make money. You can reach us at www.clarkhurth.com or 860-904-4436.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Noah, you there?
Yes, sir, I am. Good morning,
Yeah.
y'all. My name's Noah. I run an employee scheduling software app. For the first time in the industry, you can run scheduling just by talking to an AI. And a good quick example of this is like I can say like generate this month's schedule. If I'm like, for example, let's say I'm an executive at Longhorn Steakhouse and across hundreds of locations, thousands of employees, it can generate the schedule in seconds, all validating overtime requirements, like keeping them under those 40 hours. Availability, like maybe if I'm a teenager, I can't work Monday, Friday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Employee roles, like maybe this location needs like 2 chefs, 1 waiter, 1 host, 1 manager, can validate time off requests. So like obviously if an employee's on sick or vacation leave, it won't schedule them. You can also validate their preferences, like maybe employees want to work Tuesday, Wednesdays because they don't have that much homework, whatever it is. And it can validate their reliability if you use our clock in and out feature or connect to one of our payroll providers where it can track like your reliability and try to favor those employees. And that's just one of the many examples that our AI Copilot can do where for the first time in the industry, you can run scheduling just by talking to an AI. And you can reach me at 678-898-1986 or contact@xshift.ai. Thank you.
And as I mentioned earlier, Noah has submitted an article to us, which will appear in our blog post on Monday, as well as our Monday morning e-blast. So thank you for that. And that
Thank you,
invitation
Aaron,
goes
for featuring me.
that invitation goes to everybody in the group. If you want to send us an article about a subject, not specifically about your product. Helen and Rob, good morning.
Yeah, hi, good morning, everybody. Nice to see everybody on a nice Friday, nice weather down here in South Florida. We're Delicious Spoonfuls. Delicious Spoonfuls is a mobile ice cream parlor experience. And what we do is we train and employ people with autism, Down syndrome, or other disabilities to operate that in all aspects. We teach them properly how to scoop ice cream, how to make sundaes the right way, and also to utilize the best type of customer service. And one thing I'd like to mention, which is very, very important, we had a very interesting experience this week. We met a lady from RCS training. She was actually at the show from the Florida Restaurant Association up in Tallahassee. And one of the things we found out, which was really extremely important, was the fact that people with disabilities, for instance, or anybody in general, don't have to go through the whole gamut of training, maybe on certain sections. And they don't have to take a test, which is absolutely amazing. It's only the staff, basically, who work in restaurants, like, or whatever it is, who have to take a test. And she told us that, RCA it's not just a big company, but they have RCS, I'm sorry, they have training in alcohol compliance and responsible vendor training, high performance professional development training, anti-harassment trainings, serve safe food manager and safe employee handler certification. So she's absolutely fantastic. And one of the things that's she pointed out was there's a lot of people in the restaurant industry, staff members, managers, and also employees that are not trained properly. And this might be a contributing factor to some of the restaurants that close up because of food, negative food issues like, I don't hate to mention it, like infestations and things like that. So she's a really nice lady. Her name is Pam Madamba. Her husband's from the Philippines. And I think, she could be an absolute asset to the group. I just want to also say that we have a website in the works. We're just testing it right now. We had some bugs a little bit in it, but it should be out very soon. And if you want to, we do events all out throughout the community. We'll be doing a whole bunch very soon. With the holidays coming up, it's a little bit difficult. But we have trainings twice a month at our shul or our temple here at Congregation Torah or in Century Village, Boca Raton. And if you want to contact me, 561-676-2075, and Helen is 561-676-2078. Thanks everybody for listening.
DeliciousSpoonfuls.org, and it's Helen at DeliciousSpoonfuls.org.
We give you two things. If anybody wants to contact me, do it by email. It's the best way. I rarely look at my text. Secondly, as far as your website goes, I know you've been battling with this for a while. My recommendation would be to get it up, get it online, and make changes as you go.
That's what we did. It's up, but it's going to be looking better very shortly.
I've been in business 30 years, and I just made a change, making changes this week. So it's a constantly changing item.
Right.
All right, Bruce, good morning.
Excuse me. Good morning, everyone. My name is Bruce Silver. The name of my company is Employers RX. It will be changing second quarter to the HRX network, going through a rebrand. Elliot will be speaking about trademarking. And what we do is we help businesses with their workforce issues by putting them in touch with some of the best HR consultants in the business. We also work with offsite HR teams, better known as PEOs or employee leasing companies, if you go way back. You never know when where an opportunity is going to come from. We helped a small nonprofit in the Bronx, that's in New York, for those of you that may not be familiar. They had 14 employees. We saved them over $60,000. And they have a individual who was auditing their invoices, and they noticed that the provider that I put them with was charging them for FUTA. For those of you that may not know what that is, that's federal unemployment tax. They are a nonprofit. They do not have to pay federal unemployment tax, so that is being credited to them. However, this individual is a director at Citron Cooperman, which is a major accounting firm, great reputation. And after I showed him that what we had done for them, he wanted to know if I was only working in New York or if I could help his clients across the country. So I'm sorry for being late, but I had to speak with him and let him know how we were doing and what we were doing. And we can do it for any company, any size, any industry, anywhere in the country. So if you want to see how you can reduce your costs by $50, $60, $100,000, I have a client that we recently saved $250,000 with it for his 50 employees. Give us a call, 561-843-4333. My name is Bruce Silver, and the new name will be HRX Network. So look forward to launching that in second quarter. Thank you.
Okay, when that happens, make sure you email me the changes for the spreadsheet.
Will you get it right, Howard? It's a joke. It's a joke.
No, there's no guarantees.
Bruce, send it over to me as well with the logo. And
Harry, I know if I send it to you, it'll get done properly. So that's a
Bruce, you should know. Bruce has been in our group since probably 2017. There was a slight period where he was not around, but he's been here a long time. He knows what I can do and what I can't do.
I was on a hiatus, Howard, a hiatus. However, we were meeting in person, and we actually got to have a meal, which was great. We a wonderful Italian restaurant. I don't know if they're still in business. That was pre-COVID. But Howard, we really should do at least a quarterly event in person, a happy hour or something like that. I think we should put it up for a vote.
Absolutely.
We have to put you in charge. We'll make a committee. You'll be in charge.
Oh, great. The committee will want it. I love it.
Where are we going? Where'd Al go?
He left.
Well, I see Al Canbar was here and dropped off. How about Alberto?
Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Hi.
Super late. This is Alberto Flores, AOTA Solutions, telecommunications advisors here in South Florida. We are a carrier agnostic technology advisor, whether it comes to mobility or whether it comes to internet at the office phones. We have every brand, every major brand. So yes, we're here to help your customers, here to help you. And again, thank you very much for
Alberto, were you stating? Oh, I'm sorry.
How do we get a hold of you?
That would be via 954-816.
You're upside down.
Do we have to stand on our heads? Do we have to stand on
You're
our heads
upside
to
down.
see him?
Alberto, are you on some sort of a ride or something? Oh.
Hey, why be normal?
We'll leave you standing on your head.
Yeah, no, it's the way I have the setup here. I try not to use my camera when I can because it's off to the side. My front monitor doesn't have a camera. That's all that.
And call Stephanie.
All right, wait a second. Where's she go? Oh, there's TRN Terry. She's the center square today.
Holy cow. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Oh, gosh. Okay. So if you want to know what's opening anywhere in Florida, I don't care if it's Key West up to the Panhandle. I'm going to make this super short and sweet. Go to trnusa.com/leads. And yes, you should be writing it down. And then you're going to click on that. It's a live link. Bruce, you already did it. Live link, and you will get an actual spreadsheet with a sample of the leads. It's not going to have the email addresses, but every month it does. It has the owners' names and phone numbers, email addresses, about when they're opening, and a whole bunch of stuff about the restaurant. And the very first column is the one, are they entering Florida? Are they under construction? Was a lease just signed? And then in the middle, there's a little box that's got a ton of information about the entire, operation. Is it one of 20? Is it worldwide? Is it 2 stories? Is it, waterfront where you can pull your boat up? Whatever. But you can find that on that sheet. So take a look, and then you can see the price, and then you can email me, Terry@trnusa.com, or call, and then I will give you your price for being in the group. It's considerably less. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Yeah, John in Dublin is back, I think. Mr. O'Callaghan.
Yeah, no picture, but he's there.
Yeah, we can't see you, but I think we can hear you. No. All right. What's that thing you call it, John?
Wants or needs.
Hold on. John, you're back. Do you want to, now that you're seeing...
Yeah, the battery went in my laptop. I hadn't plugged in, so I forgot. So, can you hear me okay, Howard?
Better.
Yeah,
Yes.
now, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Just wanted to know if you wanted to add anything or change anything that you've said.
No, not really. I mean, I covered what I said. Just also, want to mention about thank you again for putting in the piece on March's issue. The only thing is it says Air Paul, the O's out of it for the to contact me. It says airpaul.com instead of Air Opal. And
Oh,
I know, yeah, I know what actually happened there, because with the logo I have, the O in the middle
yes,
has a wave going through it, and that's for air.
yes.
So it has happened before. People said that is the O real, or is it just there for as a logo? You know, so.
Send
But
it to me. Send me the correction. I'll put it in April along with the other part of what you do, your main of what you do with the silver. So that would
Yes.
be, that part wasn't in. So we'll go ahead and put that in with the corrections, linking back to the March blurb.
Thank you. What obviously the USA has, is at 110 volt. We're 220 over here, so it would be a different operation. But that's not a big issue. But down the road, we will be definitely looking at it. I have to crawl before I walk. Like all babies.
You just brought something up. I never really questioned why are we on two different electrical systems?
Two. We've got more than that around the world.
Well, you were the United States were. I mean, Ireland wasn't electrified until nationally until around the 1930s, 40s, because we were under British rule, and of course they wouldn't give us electricity. So when we got independence, then they built a big power station down in the centre on the Shannon River at Ardnacrusher. At the time, it was one of the biggest projects in Europe, and so when they had it built and around the 30s, they electrified the whole country over many years. So they found that the equipment they were getting in Europe was all 220, 240 volt. So basically, that's why. But it's easy enough with adapters as well.
Howard, to answer your question, there was a guy named Thomas Edison, and that's how that came about.
Yeah, but who was the guy in Europe?
I think they had electricity before we did.
That's even not true. The very first electrical city in the world is Wabash, Indiana.
Wabash, Indiana.
Yep. It's about
I
40
thought that
miles
was
from
next
Montreal.
week's.
Without knowing
That should have been next week's.
Are you
Wait a
thinking
minute.
of Tesla?
Was
And
that
just-
where Wabash came from?
Are you thinking of Tesla, the other guy who was involved with electric?
Like Tesla.
Yeah, right, Tesla.
Also, Howard, when I come from in a small place down in County Kerry, a place called Ballybunion, back in, I think it's around 1918, my father actually working on the Marconi radio station there. And the first word spoken from east to west was from my hometown, Ballybunion, to Nova Scotia in Canada, back about 1918. It was a Marconi station. So
Yeah, I was there for that.
Feels like it.
Well,
But anyway, anybody have anything else they want to bring up at the moment?
John, I wanted to say also that the mayor of Dublin, Lord Briscoe,
Years ago was
years
Jewish.
ago he was Jewish, and he was the first.
That's right, Robert Briscoe, lovely man. Yeah, I remember.
Right.
Him.
I just wanted to say what we're really looking for is events to run in South Florida to put our people to work with the ice cream events. And we give a discount to people in this group. So if you know of anybody looking to do an event with whether it be a profit, nonprofit, a homeowners association, a whatever, give us a call and we'd love to talk.
By the way, there was one other thing, Howard. I wanted to just mention this. One of the things that's now threatening a lot of restaurants is sexual harassment and workforce discrimination. It's on the rise in Florida, and one lawsuit can put one of these businesses out of business. I had somebody I knew who told me about this week in the restaurant business, and it's rising, and something's got to be done about it. Or maybe they need to educate people or whatever. But but you know,
That's been going on forever. That's
what's
Elliot
that?
probably tell you that. It's been going on.
What? I can't hear
It's
you.
been going on forever.
Yeah, I know, but it's still, you know, people I guess need to be trained properly.
But they're being,
That's my purpose.
All
they're
right.
being affected
That's
by
what we
the
do.
on the internet. All the young people are picking up this up, to very macho, and they try to show off in front of their friends. It's happening in Ireland as well. With waitresses and so forth, getting a lot of feedback on it. It's
Even the
terrible.
staff at Goodwill gets trained on that regularly.
Right.
Yeah, and I would think that that's an HR issue. That's where it starts in their training of employees and stuff. So, yeah. Legal
All right.
only gets involved if there's a problem.
So Howard, going back to your earlier question, I did ask my friend who's very smart, Mr. Google, why are there two different electrical voltage systems in the world? And it's because of due to historical safety and economic decisions made during the early 20th century electrification. The US adopted the lower voltage standard for safety, while Europe and other regions chose higher voltage 220 to 240 for efficiency, requiring less copper wire for transmission. So the Europeans were frugal and we were safer.
Wow.
Good.
They tried to show it. If you get a chance, watch the show Tesla, and it'll tell you all the history of it. And it shows when they brought an elephant onto a bridge, and they lit him up, and they killed him, and tried to show that ours was safer, but wasn't really. It was fear mongering.
A poor elephant. Oh my gosh.
And do you know why the British Empire drives on the left side of the road?
Why?
Nobody knows. Because the knights, back in the old days, the knights were all right-handed. And when they jousted, they kept the spears or whatever the jousting thing is under their right hand. So that's how they continue.
They just
how the
wanted
roads
to
were built wide enough
Steve.
for horses to toot.
Yeah, Steve, the British did it because they wanted to be different.
That's why every country.
I had the joke there a few years ago. We were told that in Scotland they were going to switch over from driving to the left side to the right side.
Sweden. It was Sweden, not Scotland.
Yeah, but anyway, somebody
Sweden.
said, in the first 6 months of the year, they were going to drive. The trucks would drive in the left side, and then if it worked out, they'd bring the cars over to the other side as well.
Yeah, that was in 1968. It was total chaos.
Yeah. So what happens with
All right,
the drivers?
I'm going to end the meeting. And if you want to hang around, I'll do it. Let me end it. So have a great weekend. See you all next week. And
thank you, Howard.
Be with you.